Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Pierre. I have something different today. It's a Kegland Whisky Creation Kit, a Whiskey and Cola Creation Kit. If you're interested, stick around. So I have this kit from Kegland. I bought it. I actually was surfing the internet and it popped up as a link in my system. And I thought, oh, I wonder what that is. So I checked it out, and it's actually a whiskey creation kit using sachets of alcohol, flavourings, and additions to make it taste like an Irish whiskey in cola. And I think it's real interesting. We're coming up to New Year, and I think this would be a great cost-saving alternative to buying slabs of whiskey and coke. Without any further ado, we shall put it into a keg and get it ready. So what I've got is two boxes. These are both boxes. They're 9.5 litre creation kits. I'm doing it into a 19 litre keg, so I needed two boxes. This kit is so easy. I have a keg, this bloke. It's just a beer keg that I use. I have it full of sanitizer and a little bit pressurized at the moment. And I have these satchels. All these satchels come in this big kit here. So we have two boxes that do approximately 9.5, so approximately 19 litres. So all I need to do is pour all these into my keg and top it up with water and carbonate. That's it. So we have cocktail base, which is made from grapes, from wine, and they filter it and clean it until it's really clean tasting, and it becomes a really good cocktail base for what we're doing now. So we've got in this one box a whole bunch of them. I think there's 10 alcohol bases. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 of them. We're going to open all of them up in a minute. We also have Kegland's Impressants Kit. This is a Irish Whisky Impressants Kit. You have two Irish Whisky ones. Also two Cola, Part B and Part A. They come together in an order, so you have to use both with this kit. We have to use both every time we use it. We also have Firm Stop. Firm Stop is a bacterial, I don't know if it's a killer, but it's it stops yeast from forming or reproducing while it's in suspension. It keeps yeast in suspension. Not that there's going to be any yeast here, but the wine alcohol may have some in it, but it's really not going to affect it in any way at all. All right, let's tip out this sanitizer. Now remember, I've got to do two boxes of these, and that's just how things go. So I'll tip out the sanitizer, just out the drain. That ensures everything is sanitized and clean. How easy is this, guys? I mean, really simple. I'll go and bring this camera over here. This is quite new to me. Never done anything like this before in my life. And I think it's a bit strange, but it says to me, the system says, don't add the Firm Stop until you've finished topping it up with water. Make sure the water has been added beforehand. Also, for 19 litres, you're going to need 1.36 kilograms of sugar, white sugar, dissolved in hot water. Now, I'm not a sweet tooth, so I've opted for just a kilogram of sugar for this one, just to keep it down a bit. Now, the sugar has been dissolved in 2 litres of hot water, and that's just purely done. I've just used CSR white sugar, and that's the first thing I'm going to pour in because it's hot and it will kill anything that might be around the area, just for preservation. And yes, I am using a funnel today. Oop, and I still spilt it. How about that? So that's the first part. I think it's going to be a bit of a chore to actually cut all these open. And it has a little hair spot just on the corner here to pour out. So I'm going to just casually pour them all in. I'll high speed this so you don't have to wait, and we'll see you once I get to the next part. Okay, that was 20 packets of medium base cocktail base, and each one is 250 ml. So 20 packets, 250 ml. 1, 2, 4 packets is a litre. So that's 5 litres. So we've done 5 litres. Okay, that's 5 litres for 19 litres of alcohol. The instructions say you need 1 by 5 litres of Vinka medium cocktail base, 2 Irish Whisky spirit satchels, 2 times cola. Good stuff. This is for a 19 litre kit. Add 2 firm stop sachets. This is critical not to add the impressant firm stop without having topped up with water. So make sure you top it up with water before you put the firm stop in. Mix the kegs well, rolling inside, and I'm going to carbonate while I'm doing that too. So I'm going to throw the essence in, and I'm going to do that without the funnel, because the funnel will have it stuck to the sides, and we don't want to waste the flavours, do we? It does say rinse it out. I will squeeze every drop out that I can, just like that. That's strong. I know. You said it before. Now we put the... Actually, I probably don't need the funnel for that either. I'll put the cola in, part A and part B, from both satchels. So I'll do it one by one because I'm going to make a mess. Oh, it's goopy. Alright, so how I'm going to do this, I might have to rinse these out because they're a bit goopy. So that's 1 essence. And a cola part B. What was that? Part A and part B. Part A and part B. Oh yeah, you can smell the cola in the part B. We have all our liquids implanted into our kit, our keg. Now I need to top it up with water up to the 19 litre mark. I have a filtering system that gives me clean water from the tap. It's basically a charcoal filter. It's about 5,000 litres till changing, so it's still really good. And it gets rid of a lot of the chlorine, if not most of it, as well as chloramine. So it really cleans the water as it comes out. So I'm going to be pretty sure that I'm going to have no issues with contaminated fluids. Anyway, I'll turn on my pump and we'll just pour it in and fill it right up to 19 litres. So that'll be to the top of the keg, basically. And for me, that's full enough. 19 litres. It smells like Coca-Cola. It's amazing. It actually really does. It's quite good. I have my lid. Now my lid has sanitizer on it, but I need my sanitizer spray bottle. And I'll go and get it. Spray sanitizer around it a little bit just to keep it clean. Oh, I do need to put the firm stop in. Alright, firm stop. Again, is a product that stops yeast from growing. It doesn't kill the yeast, but it stops it from growing. You need 2 packets of those. About 2 packets for 20 litres, so it's about right. I would say this would be something like it's basically a preservative, to be honest. Lid on. Now I'm going to taste this as it is, uncarbonated, but I am going to actually carbonate it now. I'm going to force carbonate it. Well, what I've done, hang on. Yeah, that's right. I've set the CO2 to 30 psi. I might even increase that. And I'm going to put it on its side. This way we'll check that it's not, and I will just roll it. And this will help mix it and blend it and make it work a treat. So that'll go for about 10 minutes. I'll do this. I'll just keep tilting it until it's, you hear that noise. Once you stop hearing that, then I'm happy that it's carbonated properly. Right, I'll get back to you with a tasting in 10 minutes or so. Alright, first thing first, I want to shout out to my Patreon members. You guys are awesome. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to buy this kit and actually showcase this to people out there. And all of you guys, if you want to join please. Support Simple Home Brew in my endeavours. I've been around for about 6 years now and I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to do kits like this all the time on little things like this from different companies. If you're interested in this kit, I have a link down below. I have an affiliate link, so give it a go. And let's try it, shall we? Now, remember, this is a dirty glass. It's not because I'm a dill. It's just because I grabbed a glass from the sink at home. It is morning, and I just want to try it. I want to see what it's like. Now, quickly force carbonate. It's mildly carbonated. You really need to cold crash it or chuck it in the fridge for a day or so before you really force carbonate it, because then the carbonation really gets in there. If you want to drink your beer quickly, that's the way to your whiskey and Coke quickly. Let's taste it, shall we? Oh, it tastes like Coca-Cola. It tastes like a mild, it's very sweet still. I did put about nearly 300 grams less sugar than recommended, and it's still at a really good sweetness. It's got a mild carbonation, not much at all. So I'm not going to worry about doing it until I cool it down properly first. It is quite nice, and it does recommend leaving it for 2 weeks. So this is a great time. It's just before Christmas. It's about 2 weeks before Christmas. So to be ready for New Year's for people to just enjoy. It's very tasty, and I guarantee you, if you're not a sweet tooth, do yourself a favour. Don't put so much sugar in. Put less in. It's really good. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy that, and I think a few people in my family are too. All right, just want to talk to you a bit about this Vinka. It's Vinka wine base. Also, the link will be down in the description for this one. It's Kegland, and I do get an affiliate connection with these guys, so I do get a 5% kickback for it. Now, this is a cocktail base made from wine grapes, and what they do is they cold filter it, and they say basically that it's like vodka and wine, but more like vodka in flavour. I tasted it on its own. There's a little bit in the bottom, actually, I'll tell you. I'm getting a beautiful fruity flavour, sweet. This is a medium cocktail base. It's sweet, tasty, it's a bit tangy. A little bit of wine scent. I can smell the wine, but it tastes bloody nice. It's very, very, very tasty. You could drink this on its own, really. It's quite a nice base. And they call it Vinka. And Vinka, according to them, is wine and vodka mixed together, the two words. So, Vinka. So, Vinka. I reckon it's a great idea. I don't know anybody else is doing this. They do have a 5-litre bag, or they will have a 250ml bag. Unfortunately, I ordered this big kit, and they all came in little bags, which is a pain in the butt, but it's working for me. Now, I think that's a great idea. The price. The price of buying a, let's say, Jameson 30-pack cans of whiskey and cola sets you back $155.48, I believe. Something like that. $155.48 from Dan Murphy's. This kit cost me, and that gives you 11.5 litres of whiskey and cola. 11.5 litres, remember that. Now, I bought this for $135 for 2 packs of 9.5 litre kits, and that gives me nearly 19, or it gives me 19 litres of the same product, or not the same, but a product similar. The idea is you're saving yourself $100 or more doing it this way, and just have a little bit of patience. You could drink it straight away if you want to. It's going to be flat, but you can carbonate it in the fridge for 3 or 4 days to get it nice and bubbly, and then you can drink it after that. They do recommend leaving it for 2 weeks to get it to age into the keg for a while. Also, apparently, it's not oxygen susceptible. It won't spoil if you expose it to oxygen, so that's a good thing. Well, not straight away anyway. So it's a really good long-lasting beverage that you can have on a hot day and relax. I think it's a great value. It's a little bit of work, a bit of mucking around, but it's a really good product. And if you guys are interested, I've got all the links down here for it. Check it out, see what you think, and we will see you in the next brew. Cheers, guys.